Get rid of this. Uh-oh. But the stream ain't working. Had a bit of an interruption there. Played the card too hard. Looks like we're still online according to me. We're back. We're back. We backed with Shad. Still in it to win it. Spicy Noodle Bucket, thanks for 41 months of support. Heck yeah. Get rid of Sting. Ooh. Have some real attack power. Perfect. You will not bleed here. What does that even mean? Not very clear. Health gets lowered. $109 health. Blake Glimmer first. Everything dies. 60 damage to the whole floor. No shield can prevent it. Look at this fly. Pretty fly for a bog fly. This is the penultimate wave. Well, actually, the ultimate wave. There's only the boss left after this, and they're already almost dead. Get them. $31/2. Oh, we can make it even better. 173, 131. There we go. Look at that power. The Shadow Siege in disguise. This is not the end, except for the part where, yes, it is. It's over. But maybe one more. No more adaptive mutations for us. No more adaptive mutations for us. GG. GG. It's over. You've adapted your last mutation. Meanwhile, Godot, thanks for 7 months. It's good to be here. It's good to have you here. And Katamari, thank you so much for 25 months, a quarter century. Why was that easier than the floor 9 boss, asks Virgicilla. It's a consequence of how the Last Divinity fight works. The final battle is really more about surviving the onslaught of very difficult waves of enemies with a fairly tanky boss kind of behind it. Because we had the quick plus sweep, the extra powerful waves of enemies really weren't a threat in the slightest. And ultimately, the combat presence of the Last Divinity directly is not as significant as that of Seraph or the Ring 7 boss, even sometimes. But it's really more about the initial turns and the overwhelming threat that gets thrown at you. Very easy for a deck to fall short of what's required to prevent those waves from just getting to the top of your pyre. The Sweepers being able to damage the last divinity's overall health for free each turn also helped a lot. But even without that, you know, if Divinity had entered Relentless with a full 5,000 health, I still don't think it would have made enough of a difference. Really good example of the Slay keyword scaling. Yeah, the self-infused Sweeper was better than I thought. And we got a new record for Slay triggers, too. Yeah, exactly. As Simple Sarah says, sometimes it's the other way, where a deck that destroys the rest of the game simply cannot beat the last divinity, because there's too many enemies, doesn't have enough damage output per turn, or can't survive the enemy attacks. How a deck can beat the Heart, but not Time Eater is a similar comparison. Yes, Time Eater definitely sometimes harder than the Heart fight. Close to any clans being completed yet? Let's have a look at the logbook here. I wouldn't say so. No, every clan is still missing several crowns. So, we're going to roll random once more. Twitch chat, go for number 9 in the win streak here. As we get into our second run, I am going to take a quick break. This time we got Melting Remnant Exile, Wormkin Exile. This is a fun one, because we have Little Fade here, and there's some really cool stuff we can do with Little Fade. And with Bogflies, too, I think. Can Dripfall to descend and daze enemy units, or our own, even. 2 Bogflies, and Memories of the Melted. Little Fade can absolutely be very busted, but can also be very weak, depending. We'll see. This is a start with a lot of potential, we'll call it. I think Melting Remnant Wormkin might be one of the strongest clan combos there is. Logbook says... I don't think we've won with this. No, not with Little Fade we haven't. So we're missing the crown here. Before I jump into this run, I am going to take a few minutes to take a break, refill the water, stretch the legs. When I return in a couple minutes, Twitch chat, there'll be more happening. BRB, everybody. Don't go nowhere. Alrighty, Twitch chat, thanks for hanging out. Well, I sorted myself there. So, we can randomly reform things. These bog flies are interesting. Let's pick a champ path first here. So we have either Little Icarus or Firelight. Firelight says, when Little Fade is killed, give all other units on the floor combat stats and burnout. And that can be pretty dang strong, especially if you're able to reform either Little Fade herself or the units that have had the stats bonused. Little Icarus, meanwhile, wants to personally slay all the enemies, which is pretty hard to do with our starting deck. We have no ways to heal or buff the durability of Little Fade. So I think I'm going to try Firelight here. We'll see what we can do. Oh ho! Carving Koriska. When a card with Extract is played, gain an Echo and a charged... Yeah, gain an Ember and a charged Echo. There we go. Currently, we don't have any Extract cards, but they're pretty easy to pick up, and some of the strongest cards for Wormkin are the Extract cards. Meanwhile, Conscription Notice gives us a unit to start stacking with Little Fade's bonuses immediately, which I really like, actually. Very notably, Little Fade can especially struggle in the first couple of rings before you get a core strategy together, and I think Conscription Notice is going to be essential in not only surviving those, but allowing us to take our early trials so that we can continue to get strong. So I think this has got to be Conscription Notice, as much as I like the Koriska long-term. And with the Conscription Notice, I'm also okay taking 15 shards and getting another thing here. Triple upgrade slot on units or extra infuse. Ooh, that's a tough call. Triple upgrade slot on units, huh? Or jackstrips, but I don't like jackstrips very much. Such a weak effect with Last Divinity. That third unit upgrade is strong. I'm gonna do that. Melting Remnant in particular likes heavily upgraded units. So let's see what we can do here. And a unit draft will definitely help things out here. I worry that the additional enemy damage might be a problem, but I think we can snipe everything that would be an issue with our Echo Breaks here. So let's see how this goes. So, when Little Fade is killed, apply Burnout to friendly units. And stat bonuses. So let's try something here. When you're using Burnout, I think setting up on the bottom floor becomes a bit more reasonable. So this is a 15/25 Guard of the Unnamed and can't gain armor 3. Let's try the following. I'm going to put down Stewie. And Guard of the Unnamed here. So we could snipe the Priest with Echo Break and then just use this for a charged Echo. But what instead if I used Echo Break on Little Fade, giving a stat bonus and burnout to these units, and then reformed Little Fade and put her in front again, giving an even bigger stat bonus to these units when she dies the second time. Of course, burnout is still a concern, but we can keep reforming Little Fade for the good times. You are nasty, though. it this way. You need to perish. Let's do it this way. Good. Oh wait, you got healed. I'm a fool. Not good. Okay, we're guaranteed to draw a primitive mold to get one more use of Little Fade next turn. And we want to stop this Forged Disciple from reaching the top here. Good. Perfect. GG. So again, ultimately, not too bad, only because of the conscription notice. We would not have been able to grab the artifact for the shards and take the trial if we didn't have conscription notice. Pretty cool. Ooh, stealth. Stealth can be real nice like. I also like Purifying Cleanse as a burnout extender here. Something that is kind of important with the little fade things we're doing. But I like stealth. Stealth prevents enemies from attacking your units, which is heckin' good. And there's the extract cards. Proclamation deals very big damage. Hostingkin is also not bad. 13 damage is pretty no-nonsense. Moving a unit to the back is good. Being free is good. I'll take one of these. Harvest. Harvest is certainly something that could work well with Little Fade here. Getting a stat bonus every time a unit dies on the floor. Could instead go for money gain with the Wickless Tycoon, although I trust that a little bit less. Keeper of Echoes, meanwhile, could buff the entire floor every time a charged echo is gained, and with how many units we're thinking about using, that actually could be very strong. Now, Keeper of Echoes could be huge here. Yeah, let's try it. And we definitely want to go to an early Merchant of Steel because we have these extra upgrade slots. Although not that I have a lot of money to spend currently. Multi-Strike and Burnout 1. Oh my. Those are some fun options. Burnout 1 on the Molten Encasement looks pretty good. Multi-Strike on a Bogfly, maybe the Keeper of Echoes, but more realistically on a Bogfly. Problem is the random reform could be a problem soon. But yeah, definitely adding Multi-Strike. Maybe I want the health upgrade on the Keeper of Echoes, although I don't think I can afford it. Yeah, not alongside the Wickstone here. Maybe should have looked at the Wormkin banner unit before I assigned where the Multi-Strike upgrade went. I got a little ahead of myself there. Glare Minders here. Glare Minder would have been a nice multi-striker. Applies Reap to enemy units whenever a card with Consume is played. Or the Kinhost Carapace can give +10/+10 to a unit each time it is summoned. So if we were to be able to resummon it multiple times, it could have additional effect. Are we at a temple? Yes. Next floor temple also. Yeah, Glare Minder is one of my favorite units, aesthetically and function-wise. It's the only sweeper that the Worm can have access to. Very cool unit. But I don't think the right unit for this moment, unfortunately. Yeah, Kinhost Bogfly, that's what I'm thinking about right now. That's what's on my mind. Let's see. We get another unit banner next floor, though. Not entirely convinced. That this is the right infusion, that is. Heck it. Be a good dupe if nothing else. Be going pretty high shard count pretty quickly in this run, and I'm okay with that. We only have $10. Okay, onward. Let's go. Spikes, huh? Spike should be okay. Bonus spikes, actually. Kind of spooky. Do we set up on top? This is already a 5-pip setup here, huh? We get the Little Fade, the bonus unit, Keeper, and the Bogfly. Heck it, let's just fight furiously. Oh. That'll do it. Easy peasy. I was going to say, this is where the primitive mold doesn't get drawn, and then they all just die to burnout. Be kind of funny. Or would it? Still a lot of damage I'm taking. Oh, because the spikes. That makes sense. Not much I can do about that either, with these units being super powered. Spooky. Give me stats. We win. I guess I'll just leave it there then. Seems perfectly fine. Look at this bogfly in the back. 38 by 2. Dang. Kill this. Apply Burnout 5 to friendly units, or 10 attack power and Burnout 2. I want to be able to extend the Burnout on everything except Little Fade, so let's grab one of these Hallowed Drippings. Infused Entombed Explosive is pretty good as well. But I would like some more Burnout control, big time. Infused Echo Transfer. Pretty powerful. Carving Koriska would have been popping off already. Only slight regret over not taking it. Slight. How about Broken Memories? Allowing me to return a consume spell. We don't... Well, I guess Hallowed Drippings is a consume spell. That'd have some utility. I'll take the Echo Transfer, though. Especially with the Infuse on it. It's good for activating our Keeper of Echoes here. I think we're going to go Hellvent on this floor. I want to make a second Bogfly plus Kinhost Carapace. As well as look at another Wormkin unit here. Could look for something to infuse into the Keeper of Echoes. Or even the Molten Encasement, depending. Then I imagine next floor we probably go to another Merchant of Steel. And then another Merchant of Steel. Forget spell upgrades, just keep upgrading our units until we have the ultimate unit, whatever that means to us. Hey there, Zuthus. Probably want to visit the cavern before we duplicate anything. Let's take a look at this first. Spire. +2 attack power, armor 2. But takes up more capacity, or +5 attack power on Etch. +5 attack power when a card is consumed on its floor. Neither of those seem all that good to me. I think I'll skip these. A pillar of light spews strange fragments into the air. Either make a spell that has 2 spells inside of it. Could do like double trip fall. Wait, can I do double primitive mold? Hold on. Yeah! Reform 2 random units. That's what I want. Alright. Dupe the Bogfly. I could have also duped that, but I don't think we're getting so many units killed that I need 2 Nexus Spikes that are double primitive mold. But we could reduce its cost to 0 with Value Stone, that's true. It's a lot of shards, though. I think I'd rather keep the shards where they are for now. Bit worried as it is. Let's not. I've got a boss to fight after all. Hello. Oh, we do them both on turn 1. How amazing. Perhaps we don't want to feed them burnout just yet. Though I absolutely could. I could also let Little Fade be a separate floor for this fight. Okay, let's put Little Fade up top. Get an Animus of Speed. 35 attack power quick. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do is something like this. And just give stat bonuses to everybody here. Do not kill my unit. Get him. This deck definitely wants more capacity. Don't die yet, Little Fade. Your time has not yet come. Have a bonus. Okay, so we can reform the Keeper of Echoes next turn if we want to. I'm not going to play this yet. Let's get rid of this, though. All right, Daedalus himself arrives, and he's actually just outright defeated by the Bogflies. No assistance needed. Have some days. GG, you nerd. Holy heck. Okay, that went really, really well. Hollowed Halls are here. Kill friendly units, then reform random units into the floor until it exceeds its capacity. I'm not sure. Oh, that's right, it's another summon stack. Oh, yeah. Right, because we infused with Kinho's Carapace. Hollowed Halls is stupid good. That's right. Do we want an egg? A thug? I don't think we do. Oblox, thanks for a binary 100,000 months, 32. 2 to the 8. Or 2 to the 6. Does that mean kill units just on the floor you played on? I could see preferring the game without the DLC, I am Dory, especially if you prefer things a bit more mechanically simple. I strongly prefer the Last Divinity DLC just for the almost sort of infinite variance you get in units when you have the infuse system. The 2-unit mixture allows for all sorts of crazy creative strategies. Do sacrifice units count for Divine Mastery? No, unfortunately. You have to have the base unit as part of the deck. And we said we take more capacity. So we can fit more units on the floor to get their stats buffed. And we wanted to go Merchant of Steel because we still have so many upgrade slots available on all of these bog flies. Could make a big bog. Though the additional capacity seems deeply problematic here. I'm not thrilled with that idea. Another Burnout 1 stone. Potentially useful on these bog flies. We want them to die so that they can be reformed, so that they can have better stats. So, genuinely, let's try it on one of them. Put an Echo Stone on you. And I'm going to reroll. Quick. Quick is pretty dang good. Let's make the one with Burnout have Quick. Such that it attacks before enemies do. How come we have 3 upgrade slots? That's the power of the Pyrestone Housing Artifact. Gives all your units an extra upgrade slot. How can you say no? Here, you can have an attack upgrade, Keeper of Echoes. Because I like you. Plus 12 attack. Still Burnout 2, though. Still worth it. Another Keeper of Echoes. Skip those. Champ gets more attack. Not that important. Spell cards with Consume have a chance to not consume. That might even be bad, kind of. Days to the first wave each combat? I guess that's okay. Although that could prevent Little Fade from being killed by them. Sounds like a problem for future Baylor. Not 100% sure this ring went well. Now at 70 shards, things are a little interesting. But we'll make it work. Spell Shield. Surely this will not be a problem. Smiley face. They'll be dazed the whole time. It's only the boss that adds curses, right? I think we go top floor setup here. And we do want Little Fade back on menu here as well. We're going to need the stat bonuses. Okay. Cold Kalia is pretty sweet. You go in front, though. Echo breaks to kill the Collector are allowed? They are. Or I could kill Little Fade and resummon Little Fade, which is strongly worth considering here. $75? I'm not going to. I need that money. I really want the multi-strike flies to be in play, but we have hollowed halls, so let's just do it this way. Maybe we should have put that behind everybody. Yes, I see. certainly does constitute a problem now, doesn't it? Alright, well, let's delay you. For a turn, please. It's going to give Little Fade stealth. I'm okay with that for now. Actually, am I? Yes. And he skipped his resolve thing. Okay, this looks a bit more reasonable. We do get this Kinhost Carapace in play. We can reform our Stealthy guy if we want to. We could also kill Little Fade immediately. Wait, is this... Yeah, to a unit. So we can kill Little Fade with Hosting Kin and then Primitive Mold Little Fade if we want to. And that's probably the play here. That'll provide big stat bonuses to everybody and it'll get us started on the reform train. Hopefully this is going to work well. We shall see. Although there's already something to reform, actually, so we might not get Little Fade back. Oh, that's a slight concern. Yeah, that's a slight concern. Still dead inside. Thanks for 11 months of support. Oh, well, I guess? Let's see how this goes. Easy every time. Perfect. Now the entire floor is getting wiped. Get rid of this. Oh, that's right, you're quick. Love it when a plan comes together. Alright, we're about to find out if this is a good idea or a bad idea. Hollowed Halls, go! Yes, they do die immediately from the burnout. I was wondering. I'm gonna go with bad idea. I've got some options. So you don't have burnout currently. How fun. I think this is still the right play. Can't kill Little Fade, unfortunately. Oh, that would be the easiest solution. You're getting more burnout. Mold encasement. How cute. I guess we want to remove the spell shield from somebody down here? I guess so. Okay, Hollowed Halls is pretty good. That can also solve the Tomb in the Back problem that we're having. Another option is actually to Hollowed Halls on this floor. That's going to reform all of these units on the middle floor. and leave the top kind of untouched. Or we could simply reform 2 at random. But I think there's actually really good merit to just playing Hollowed Halls in the middle here. Reform Cold Kalia, which will absolutely take out this Defender and do some pretty good damage. The Bogflies being reformed look pretty good, although their burnout will be relatively limited. Little Fade will be last to die. That's kind of sad. Let's try it. Oh, Little Fade goes in front, which means Little Fade gets killed by the boss, which means everybody else gets bonus burnout, which means the boss simply dies to that play. Good work. That's why you take the Hollowed Halls. Dang. Well, that worked out. Now we're rich. Summon 2 drafts. Drafts are good reform targets. Remove all burnout and debuff effects from a unit. Yes, please. Allow me to remove debuff from somebody. Hey, look, Yukaracha. I've watched a little bit of Despot's game. Considered trying it and playing it. Actually, the biggest thing that kept me away is the fact that the in-game music results in VOD mutes, unfortunately. Which is really sad, because the music's great. Yeah, holdover and intrinsic on Hallowed Halls? I'm thinking holdover -2 cost. Total recalls. Interesting. I like its ability to get back mold cards. Let's grab one of these. Card removes, please. These train stewards absolutely need to go. Quick again. We can just have 2 quick Bogflies. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Make Keeper of Echoes even tankier. Holdover Permafrost is nice because it means that you always have it in your hand, essentially, whether you play it or not. I think that's pretty good as well. I'm just going to reroll. Aha! Multi-strike 2 plus quick. I like it. We can add a burnout stone onto this one if we felt the need. These Bogflies are crazy. Sure, heck it. Does Max upgrade this thing? Sure. More money! I'll take more money. Money equals card removes, and card removes are good. What's our next node? Merchant of Magic? Okay, keep some cash. Alright, Twitch chat, I've been hydrating maybe a little too well. Before this next fight, I need a quick bio break. I'll be back in a minute or two. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, my friends. All right, we're back. Could indeed take the cash here for another remove. I think I'd prefer not to do that. Too many shards. Mark of Invasion, meanwhile, that's not bad. If you simply ignore the Mark of Invasion, you'll take all of 14 pyre damage, which is well worth the 150 gold, excuse me. We've got stinky stealth enemies. Stealth enemies basically require a top floor setup from us, which is all fine by me. Question is, can we keep the burnout going? I think with all our reform and the power of Wickless recruitment, this shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, and a Wickless Baron to gain Harvest in the back here. Excellent. Have some stats. Alright, that's the triple attacker. So Little Fade doesn't even die. Perhaps that's for the best. Look at that stat line. Kill Little Fade. Wait. Didn't kill Little Fade. Guess we don't want to kill Little Fade before playing Hallowed Halls, do we? I don't think so. Then they all vanished. Okay, let's keep the ×3 attacker around. Yeah, we don't have that many reforms coming up. 8 energy. You got it. This Bogfly is doing an egregious amount of damage. Truly absurd. This boss has sweep. Reforming the Baron. Sure. It's a reasonable opponent for the Sower of Sorrow on the bottom floor here. Yeah. Do some damage, Mr. Baron. Again, Mr. Baron. But this time, better. Here, have Little Fade to help you. Perfect. Ooh, killed before he could burn out there. Spooky. GG. Okay, that was pretty effective. Seems like the deck is doing very well, and I think a Crushing Demise is pretty dang good. Kill a random non-boss enemy unit and a random friendly unit with Infuse. I think also Wicked Blaze would be good. We get to reform a target of our choosing. Currently, in effect, we cannot do in this deck. Give me a Crushing Demise. And a Return Soul. Return a spell card from the discard pile, apply Infused -1 and consume. A way to get back our Reform cards when we finally need them, or a way to reuse perhaps the Hollowed Drippings, or even recast Hallowed Halls. Like, there's a lot of things we can do with this. Cheesy Bob, thanks for 44. 44 is the 4th octahedral number, meaning that 44 spheres packed at maximum density could form a regular octahedron. That's a fun fact for you. These drip falls haven't been very useful. I'm going to get rid of one of them. Draw one more card each turn, and then return a card to the top of the draw pile. That's actually very useful for this deck, because we can use it to sort of store a card, always returning it to the top of the draw pile, whether that be a reform that we don't need yet, the Wickless recruitment for when the boss arrives, or what have you. There's a lot of use for Cheater's Hand here. You can kind of think of it as retain one. There's -2 cost for Hallowed Halls. Let's go. Any holdover? Any holdover? Any holdover at all? Here, let's make you free. Make one of these do more damage. We want some way to kill Little Fade. A powered-up Echo Break can be a simple way to do that. There's holdover. Hell yeah. Holdover, 0-cost Hallowed Halls. That's a winner right there. That is going to be game-breakingly strong, particularly with the Kinhost Carapace infusion on these Bogflies. We only have one more Hellvent. We're going to get a third. I'm gonna duplicate this multi-strike to quick Bogfly when we get to the final Hellvent. We'll have 3 of them. But first we have to make it through Cursefell, so that's gonna be tough. Good luck to us. Yeah, good luck to us. Glad it's a 0-cost holdover, Hollowed Halls. This Ultimate Penance is definitely a way to make me not play cards normally. Oh, but we have Cheater's Hand, which means we can cheat at this. Gigantic 2-cost curse that I don't know what to do with? How about I actually just don't even worry about that? Get it out of my hand forever. Goodbye. I'll never see you again. Smell you later. That's so long, etc. Against this version of Fel, I strongly recommend putting all your units on the bottom floor. The reason for this is that there's Absolver units like this thing that will continually add more and more curses to your draw pile unless you can kill them on the bottom floor here. Consider yourselves reformed. Let's get rid of that. Stealth is so not useful. It's alright. Deal 200 damage to Fel, actually. And I could get back the Hollowed Halls and destroy it. That'd be a very bad idea. No room here. We can fix that, though. So, play this. Delay you for another turn. Probably want to play this here, but I might want to play it here as well. I mean, worst case scenario, we take 6 fire damage, right? That's not bad. The power. Can't Echo Break our way to victory here. Yeah, we'll just take 6 fire damage. That's fine. There's no room. Almost have enough power to just kill up here, actually. It's pretty hilarious. Good. So we could make it 40 by 3. Not quite enough to KO this Alabaster Guardian. Okay, don't worry about it. You can go here. Where is Crushing Demise when I need it? Still no Crushing Demise. Oh well. Seems fine. Here, boost that thing. Why not? Glorious. Should've played that just for the stat bonus, I guess. Hey there, Gokaka. Hey, hey. Perish. Live. The power. Final wave. Already Fel is super dead, but let's make her super dead. Love it. Yes, the order in which units are resummoned onto the floor is random, which has potentially some nasty outcomes for the player. How about a second Hallowed Halls? Actually, maybe I should be duplicating Hallowed Halls. Rather than making a third Bogfly, we duplicate this card. I'll still take another one. That makes me want even more capacity. Kinda does. Although there's too many cards in the deck for our base card draw at the moment. Fine, I'll take more draw. And a Divine Artifact of our choosing, a one-time bonus. Divine Trader's Quill is pretty strong. For one fight. Sure. Sure, why not? No longer any need for Merchant of Steel. All of our attacking units have been upgraded 3 times. So let's go here. Make that Hallowed Halls nice and cheap. The start of battle. Summon 4 random units from your deck onto the middle floor. I think that might be good. Because that just gets all of our units deployed very quickly. And we can change where they are by killing them or reforming them. I mean, 2 of them just die immediately, right? Give me that. Burnout lasts longer. Would prevent our units from dying when we don't want them to. I'm also totally okay with Worn Grindstone. Just +5 attack on everybody. What if the enemies have haste? You don't see haste past ring 4. Does not appear in the late game. It's not a thing, thankfully. That's good for Permafrost. Been told you need to play this, says Pharaoh Man. It's a good game. Truly is a good game. Very replayable. Tons of variance in the strategy. So many different ways to break this game. That's really what I enjoy about it. Double Hallowed Halls, turn 1. Let's do it. How do we want this to go? I'd like to change what floor everyone's on. This is the best way to do that? Okay, now these ones die rather than these 2. Could Hallowed Halls again, but that'll extend the burnout, and I actually don't want to do that. It's also a Baron, I suppose. No reason not to do this, I guess, huh? Front to back? Yeah, front to back. cool. I want that crushing demise next turn. Sure. So many fun options. Good. Good. I think I want that. Send this fool again. Let's do this for the moment. Oh. Oh, that's right. And that's what we had the crushing demise for. Like that. Easy peasy. Kill them all. Beautiful. Hey there, Zippy Wonder Dog. Scored your first legit A20 heart run today and did it with a defect. Well, heck, it's quite a way to get your first win. Well done. Can't think of too many people who have done it first with defects. It's too perfect, man. $31 Ember, sure. Infinite energy. Why the heck not? Do that quite right. Join the rotation. The harvest on this Baron has gotten absurd because of the hollowed halls. Oh my. So we do this, right? We summon you, descend you, then hollowed halls. Everybody's got to die. Perfect. And the boss is here to get absolutely destroyed. Not a single one of our units perishes. Because our damage output is just too much. And our health is too high. I mean, this Baron has over 100 hit points. Easy peasy. Yeah, the Molten Encasement is a bit odd here. I think we might actually remove it. Remove all debuff effects from friendly units and all buff effects from enemy units. Pretty useful. Memento Mori. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 10 times the number of friendly unit deaths. Wait a minute. That seems good. We actually haven't won a run with Power of Knowledge? Sure, let's just grab it. Yeah, Memento Mori can definitely do some stupid stuff. Especially since I'm going to duplicate Hollowed Halls. Right? Alright, let's purge Stealthy Boy. Sorry, Stealthy Boy. You just weren't part of this run, I guess. And these Echo Breaks can go. I don't think that's worth spending. Spells get an extra upgrade slot. Do they now? What do we have here? 30 magic power. That's fairly whatever. I'll permafrost the Memento Mori though. We want to make sure it hits real hard like at the appropriate time. Cleansing water seems relatively unimportant. Could have duped Memento Mori. No, you gotta dupe the Hallowed Halls. Surely this is the way. Let's make an Echo Break that can actually kill our units. Just to be sure. And I wouldn't mind paying 10 more shards for a purge, sure. Let's get rid of one of those. Seems like our bitrate problem's gone today. It should be, yeah. It was just some kind of problem. Don't know the cause, but I do know the solution. Waiting until another day. Oh, then we might as well add... Can I add this on anything? Sure. Good talk. Show us what you can do, Seraph. Feel free to attack us during the early part of the game, like... I'm not gonna care. What are you gonna do? Kill me? Fool. Although I do think we probably want to get out of the middle floor here. Slay gain gold. Sure, I guess. I should have put him behind. Yeah! That trample on Seraph. Spooky. Telling me I could do this. Me knife's mighty sharp. There's 0 cards in the discard pile currently. Memento Mori does 150 damage. Don't want to return that. All right, stop there. Okay, he lives up there now. All right, you come down here so you can die. Have fun dying. Twice. We could kill one more of our own units. Doesn't seem like that's helpful this turn. Little Fate is too much health. We could do 270 damage to Seraph, though. Let's do that. Boop. And then he's going to come back down to this floor this turn and take a ton of damage. Just truly a ton. Buff them. +1 to the whole floor every time I do that. Good work. Spell. Beautiful. Memento Mori is back now. It does 500 damage. $1,500 damage to Seraph. You don't need Crushing Demise. Perfect. Get back here, Seraph. We can just Drip Fall him, that's right. In fact, we can do better than that. We can Memento Mori for 750 damage. Boop. And then descend Seraph. Bonk. And Seraph was no more. GG. Jay Dublinson says, how is Hallowed Halls buffing everything? That's just what Reform does. When you reform a unit, it gets stat bonuses. Let's see. Do we have the Reform keyword here? Reform. Return a defeated friendly unit to your hand and apply +5/+5, as well as one more stack of Burnout. So the Burnout keeps stacking. The stats keep stacking. Additionally, The bogflies that have the Kinhost Carapace infusion also get an extra +10/+10 when they're summoned. So these two bogflies that are quick will get +15/+15 per summon. And yes, Little Fade also buffs all units on the floor when she dies. So that's also causing buffs to occur. You're starting to see now why we're getting so many of them. We have 3 different buff sources on death that are occurring. Pretty crazy. Alright, we definitely still have some awkwardness with the middle floor thing, but we can get most of the units to die on turn 1. That seems pretty good. Return Soul next turn, huh? So this wave's going to be an issue. That's what I see. Troublesome. Oh. Well, that is going to help. Alright, I'll make a superpowered sweeper. Sure. This will be a pretty good turn. So let's start with Total Recall. Eight available. Interesting. That's not correct. Absolutely not correct. We can use this on our own units, actually, Power of Knowledge. Curious. Very curious. And they have melee weakness 1. So I think this is the way to do it, yes? Yeah, and you'll just chew through those. Cool. So we can target Little Fade here if we want the immediate buffs. It's not a bad idea. Seems like a good turn. Beautiful. Now we have triple Hollowed Halls this turn. Although that's kind of bad because these enemies get armor anytime any unit dies on the floor. So awkward. Definitely awkward. Show me what you got. That's pretty good. Only one unit survives. I probably don't want to mess with this anymore. We could play the Hollowed Halls again to get more stat bonuses, but Note that every time we play it, we're going to give every enemy on this floor 100 armor. So I don't want to do that. It's genuinely 100 armor to every unit for each Hallowed Halls I play. I'm going to give this unit burnout 1. Yeah, we could do... Could push something back here if we wanted to. Seems a little bit better. This I'm just gonna not play. Okay, so that's arguably the most difficult wave for us, and we dealt with it no problem. Seems good to me. If you wanted to hold over Crushing Demise to keep the Chains Decided guy, let's just kill that. Forget about it. Some bonuses. Have some more bonuses. Wow, Little Fade in front yet again. How lucky. Die, Little Fade. Beautiful. 300 damage Memento Mori. Good. Just hit that boss. No prob. Who cares about stealth? Nobody, that's who. Have some more armor. See if I care. Pro tip, I don't. I sure don't. I like that we survived with 1 health on that fly. Hallowed Halls is insane. You're telling me. This card is great. More units. It's also a little extra ridiculous when you have 3 of them. Like, that part's a bit kind of absurd. $710 damage. This enemy has 195 armor, by the way. Get him with Crushing Demise. Hello. Goodbye. And boop. GG. GG, everybody. What a stupidly strong Remnant run. Virtual256, thanks for 20 months. New favorite knock-knock joke. Hike. Haiku. Hell yeah. I agree. Pretty hard to lose a run with a holdover -2 cost hollowed halls. Doubly so when you've duped it. GG. Another beautiful Wormkin run. Really just crushing the monster train. All right, with that, I'm going to kick things on over to Slay the Spire here. We're going to do I believe a silent run of Slay the Spire. And then I've actually got some errands to run later, so we're going to be winding down the stream around 5 or so. Gives us time for one run of Slay, which is fine by me. 820 hearts. Let me see. 249. Excellent. Give a shout out to our game vote as we transition here. Top voted game on the April community game will be played live on stream. That's probably going to happen next Saturday. Voting closes after stream tomorrow. Currently in the lead is Dredge, with Civ 6 coming up pretty close second. Dredge, Fishing Lovecraftian. That's kind of an interesting one. Not my usual alleyway, but I like it. I like it. I wonder if there's a way to set up that knock-knock joke such that answering the question haiku completes a haiku. So you'd want to make it like 5, 7, 3 syllables, your knock-knock. I don't know how you would do that. But if there's a way to do that, that's the plan. Actually, also, let's go over here. If you haven't seen it, by the way, we are sponsored this month by Epic Desk. Let me just tweak the... There we go. Make that a little bit brighter. Sponsored this month by Epic Desk, who's created with me this beautiful, extra-wide, sort of full art desk pad that goes on top of one's desk and provides essentially a beautiful color art piece to look at here. I've got this actually physically in front of me, decorating my actual desk, and I couldn't be more thrilled with the artwork we came up with here through Epic Desk. Here's what it looks like, more brightly lit and full colored here. And this is the full size of it. It's about 3 feet wide, which is pretty dang big, 90 centimeters, wider than a narrow desk. So it's certainly big, but it's cool as heck. And I'm really delighted to be able to offer this thing for a limited time. Exclamation point desk pad here. So how it works is that pre-orders are available until the end of April through Epic Desk. That link there in Twitch chat. When the pre-order period ends, then they make exactly as many as were ordered and ship them out, and never again will any be made. Epic Desk retires their artworks once they have been printed off one time. So it's a one-time only opportunity to get your hands on, if you want one, this beautiful full-color desk art from the stream here. There, with the Baylor lurking in the bottom right, looking awfully, awfully smug. I think he's delightful as heck. Just wanted to show that off real quick before we jump into some Slay the Spire here. Let's go. Hey, Heartless Rage, longtime YouTube watcher, first-time Twitch watcher. Looking forward to some clean A20 gameplay. And hoping I don't break the YouTube illusion of me never losing a run. Uh-oh. No pressure, right? No pressure. Easy, no pressure. So last time we played, it was a Clad run, and what a run we had, crossing off the final of the common cards, which I think means Ironclad is the first character to master, according to our Mastery Challenge, all of the common cards in their card pool. So that means Silent will be up to bat, working further towards our goal of mastering all of the different cards in Slay the Spire. That is, to master a card, we must win a run with 2 or more copies of that card in our deck, and we'll see the text "not mastered" appear over the name of cards where we have yet to do this. DKV, thanks for the 4 months. Excited for some Spire times. I am. Gonna take a really quick break before we jump into a run here. Just gonna refill the legs real quick, stretch the water, use the bathroom one more time. Upon my return, it'll be Silent, jumping into A20 here. Adonis Incarnate, thanks for 4 years of Slain Spire and Advent burger wrappers found under the command console. It's gonna be hell to pay. You keep watching, I'll keep streaming, Adonis. Thank you. Thank you. All right, I'll be back in just a minute or two, everybody. Can I start you run a prediction today? Sure, we can do a prediction today. I'll even let you see the Niao bonuses for that prediction, as well as a quick look at the Act 1 map. Here's your starting options. Upgrade a card, random common relic, transform 2, boss swap. Our Act 1 boss, Slimbo Jimbo, with lots of elites laden through the act. How is this going to go? Find out in just a few minutes. BRB, everybody. And a dad joke for Shmamarin as I disappear. I'll tell you a really good one I heard yesterday. Why did the biologist and the physicist break up with each other? A lack of chemistry. Oop, I've been muted. Streamer didn't unmute. All right, we're back, Twitch chat. So, welcome to Act 1 as Silent. We've got a slime boss to beat. And quite a few elites here. I think this Transform 2-star, although high potential, is a bit too high risk, losing that starting money when I might need it at this shop if we don't get strong from the first few combats. Our hope is to get a potion or two from the first couple of fights. That way we can maybe shape up enough to fight these two elites. This would be a really nice path to go, the red path. And I think a common relic start could help with that quite a bit. That's right, I was just getting into the silent mindset, Twitch chat. A bag of preparation, 2 additional cards at the start of each combat. That's exactly the same thing as the Ring of the Snake. Look at that. The description is identical on these 2 relics. And yet, having a double starting relic ain't so bad. We'll have 9 cards turn 1, and that means we can almost always have a maximally effective turn 1. That gives us good reason to pick up 0-cost cards, good reason to pick up innate cards if we see them. Particularly Backstab would be more than welcome at this point. So that's what I'm hoping we see, is a Backstab soon. Perfection. Bonk. Just add a grand finale. Okay, we did get a potion. And we did get a damage option. Blade Dance is a damage option. 3 shivs to your hand for 1 energy. Arguably a very good common on floor 1. How many backstabs would I add to this deck if I could choose any number? 3. I think 3. I want to have 6 cards from my deck, plus 3 backstabs. I ate your sandwich, thanks for 14 months. Alternately, 9 is a pretty good answer. Leg Sweep's a really good defensive card, but we absolutely need to be picking damage if we want to get through A, these elite fights, and B, the eventual slime boss fight. And I really like, honestly, a very, very early Blade Dance, because it gives you the whole run to find interactions with it. Blade Dance synergizes with a lot of relics, synergizes with a few other cards, After Image, Accuracy, Thousand Cuts. The earlier you have one, the longer there is to potentially pick up an interactive synergy. And that's good. At least one would assume so. Get him, Blade Dance. You got this. But how about 10? You know, you might have a point. Take 1 damage, you filthy jawworm. Flagon, thanks for 37 wonderful months here with the community. Thank you. More shivs with Cloak and Dagger. I don't hate this. I do hate the other 2 options. Caltrops is pretty good as a power in Act 1 against the other 2 Act 1 bosses, Guardian and Hexaghost, who both have multi-attacks. But Slime Boss, no. No, I don't think Caltrops is very good here. So let's grab 1 Cloak and Dagger, 1 more Shiv, 1 more block. Want a 500 card deck, 500 Mind Blasts, the ultimate deck. Get offered an early remove transform upgrade. I have to say an early upgrade can really help when it comes to beating elites in this kind of formation. Upgrade Blade Dance in particular looking extra juicy. That's if we want to go to the shop, which we don't have to. We could also go this way, which is a bit more reasonable. Skip out on the shop. Skip out on one of the elites. But don't get obliterated. Yeah, we have 1 potion and money for another potion. Let's do it. Wow, on sale After Image. That's going to be a yes from me. And I can buy the... No, I can't buy an explosive potion alongside it. That's still going to be a yes from me. Early After Image makes these Blade Dance far more effective as a card. But does leave us a little bit wanting in terms of damage output. We do, fortunately, get one more card reward from this fight, which ought to help quite a bit. Thanks to the bonus draw on turn 1, we still have yet to actually take any damage this run. Beautiful. And there's another potion. An ancient potion. Not a very good potion, but adequate. Masterful Stab, meanwhile, is the card I was looking for. You can think of this as being like a backstab, except it's actually reusable. And as long as I can avoid taking damage, it stays free. Deflect would also be very good defensively for this deck, but what we need right now is more offense, and Masterful Stab at 0 cost with this big opening draw. I mean, we're at more than 50% chance to see it in the opening hand currently. Let's do it. Howdy, fast-ass panda. I think that Masterful Stab brings us to the point where these elites are a lot less threatening overall. There it is, turn 1. Get chonked. And donked. Of course, the Masterful Stab makes it so that we would prefer to avoid damage entirely whenever possible. That might not always be possible, though. Oh, good. We get to kill you. So we'll take 5 here. I'm okay with that. It's not as important that the Masterful Stab stays 0 cost in this fight. As long as you can kill one of the 3 sentries by turn 2, the fight's usually pretty smooth. Turns from now could be bad. Actually, next turn was bad. So, block potion for 9 health. I'll do it. Also avoids making that Masterful Stab more expensive. Might take a hit here. Yeah. Still very good for a first elite fight. I have no complaints here. We get an Eternal Feather, healing us at rest sites, which we immediately go to. And another Blade Dance, or a Dagger Spray. I think with the After Image, it's surely got to be second Blade Dance here. Although one wonders how we beat Lagavulin. Masterful Stab is how. Okay. Good luck to us. It's a Gremlin Knob, not a Lagavulin. Good. I'm gonna play this After Image. I think that'll be worth it. May choose to use the Ancient Potion next turn to block the vulnerable from Gremlin Knob. Seems relatively likely. So we can see that we are not going to be able to do 45 damage next turn. It's not going to happen. Not bad. Gremlin Knob vanquished, leaving us a Maw Bank, money per floor until we spend money at a shop. A Blessing of the Forge can upgrade everything in our hand, which is everything we need to get through Lagavulin. And I do think we should legitimately consider a Dagger Spray. 1, it's a common card we have yet to master. 2, it provides area damage, which we're currently lacking, and more immediate offense. It's a pretty good upgrade before the next elite fight. Although I might consider upgrading Neutralize next. Oh, this is also good if we fight sentries again. Sure. Take and upgrade a Dagger Spray, as well as taking a Oddly Smooth Stone, giving us 1 point of Dexterity. That means our blocks block for 1 more. Kind of with After Image, it's like we already have a Footwork. That's pretty cool. If you have every rare relic and encounter Mind Bloom, double orb walkers, what happens? You'll find a circlet if you somehow manage to make that happen, but realistically, you cannot make that happen. Skyhawk, thanks for 2 months. Excited to watch some Spire today? Glad to have ya. No worries. If you can't tune in all that often, there's always the YouTube, where Baylor is available 24/7 at your convenience, not mine. Get him, Dagger Spray. Actually really happy we're not fighting any Lagavulins this act. Seems good to me. 20 damage. We can do 20 damage pretty easily, actually. Hey, Nate and Sal, life's good. Perhaps too good. Wait, what does that even mean? This might be a 4 damage sentries fight. I'm down for that. Yeah. Perfect. Get Art of War. If we somehow manage to not play any attacks during our turn, we'll get extra energy on the next turn. And Terror here to apply vulnerable to our foes and make them take additional damage from all attacks. Now the deck is truly starting to come together. It's a shame we've had to ignore so much draw and discard stuff thus far, but getting the damage engine online is far more pressing as a concern. Oh hey, and we get rewarded for taking Dagger Spray here, because otherwise this fight would have been pretty spooky indeed. But with the Dagger Spray, no problem. Get him. A relic that transforms into other relics. Feels very Binding of Isaac. Sir Noob Balloon, thanks for 3 months in the Prime sub, as well as to you, Real Hooser, for the Prime sub in 3 months. Meanwhile, Raphael Van Lack coming in with 10. Happy to see me live after a rough day. Well, sorry your day was rough, but I'm glad you're here. Let's take a second Cloak and Dagger. Go double Cloak and Dagger, double Blade Dance. What a fun start to a run. Dagger Spray is back and even spicier than before. Get him, Dagger Spray. Now I can take Acrobatics and feel okay about it. Oh no, Jake. Well, congrats on your 15 climb through the ladder challenge. Still a very, very fun format. For those unfamiliar, the ladder format in Slay the Spire is essentially an Ascension climb. You start at Ascension 1 and play a run. If you win, go up to the next Ascension level. If you lose, start back at Ascension 1. So you're winning most of your runs, but it's getting harder and harder each time. And to win all 20 in a row, very challenging. Yuling says, do I have any cool ideas for additional relics in Slay the Spire? I've always would I would like to see a relic that says something to the effect of, if you play no skills during your turn, kind of like a counterpart Art of War. Art of War says if you play no attacks during your turn, get additional energy. I want it to say if you play no skills during your turn, get 1 or 2 points of strength next turn. Maybe 2 points. All right, we'll take an acrobatics here. Art of Peace. Oh, there's the Legavulin. I have terror. I'll truck with this. While searching the adventurer, you are caught off guard. That is, as they say, the bad one. This Lagavulin starts out debuffing us on turn 1, which makes them real spooky-like. However, they're not the only powerful one here. Use for the dupe pot. I could dupe the dagger spray. That doesn't seem worth it. I could duplicate after image. That could be worth it. But we really need to be doing more damage. Even if we have all the block in the world, it won't be enough to kill this enemy. If our strength goes down to 0. Trying to figure out if I can get away with playing Blade Dance before upgrading. I don't think it's going to work out. So shivs are only going to be 3 damage. That's quite bad. Perfect block. Alright, we'll take some damage here. Good. I very rarely advise fighting the Lagavulin in the Dead Adventure event, where it starts awake at turn 1, but this is one of the few situations where it felt like we really had enough power to get away with it. And indeed we did. Now we score 61 gold. Note that this is more gold than a regular elite drops. A lantern for even better turn 1s with 1 more energy. A Shiv potion. And a Die or a Blade Dance. I will take a Die going into Act 2. Nice area damage. I don't think I need a 3rd Blade Dance. Not without an accuracy. It's time to die. Skyhawk says, how feasible would a perfect block requirement be? I think I've seen a modded card do that. If you perfectly block the enemy's attack, you get a bonus of some kind. I want to say Downfall has that somewhere. 50 health, by the way. We could upgrade After Image to always get it on turn 1. We could upgrade the Cloak and Daggers for extra shivs. We could upgrade Neutralize for extra weaken. We could upgrade Terror to make it free. All of these are pretty good options. I think I'm going to upgrade Cloak. Roguebook and Griftland sound like they have mechanics like that too. I do think the Terror upgrade is very good. Definitely. It's definitely very good. For example, here it would be really nice to be able to play 1 more energy worth of stuff. 81 health on turn 1, that's pretty good. Although we don't exactly have really good offensive turns coming up next. For example, 6 damage would split. Let's just pass the turn. I think I'll use the Cunning Potion on this turn. We want to bring Slime Boss as low as possible health-wise here. Thankfully, Art of War lets me play all this stuff. Boss Corgi, thanks for 4 months. Told your carpenter you didn't want carpeted steps. He gave you a blank stare. Oof. Get him. So, 30 health is a pretty good split, I gotta say. Very likely we win from here. Although you can see the reason that Slime Boss is so feared. That turn after you split Slime Boss in 2, you might be staring down 36 damage, which is not very cool. Let's just kill the front one entirely, shall we? No, we have enough AoE. Never mind. Let's do it the stupid way. Brilliant. Easy peasy. Alright, well, Slime Boss got absolutely destroyed. It's stupid, and it works. It ain't stupid. Storm of Steel, one of the rares we haven't mastered. Discard your hand, gain a shiv for each card you discarded. Corpse Explosion could let us turn one enemy dying into all the enemies dying. Or Grand Finale. Can only be played if there are no cards in the draw pile to deal 50 damage to everybody. Definitely one of the better Act 1s I've had as Silent, especially with Slime Boss in particular. Corpse Explosion's definitely tempting. Let's add a Corpse Explosion for Act 2. I really don't like either of these. Yeah, Wristblade as our reward would be incredible. Wristblade would make Storm of Steel good enough to take. As would Dead Branch. Oh, there it is! Amazing. What a set of choices, too. Calling Bell for 3 relics. Pandora's Box, transform 10 cards, 10 random new cards, or all of our 0-cost attacks, the Masterful Stab, every Shiv, and anything else we pick up, does 4 additional base damage, essentially doubling the damage output of this deck, which is already very substantial, and giving us good reason to purge strikes aggressively from the deck. Love it. Absolutely love it. We do have to beat Champ. Champ won't be free. Ooh, those shops are awkwardly placed. Elite or shop. Elite or shop. Oof. If I knew this was coming, would I have taken Storm of Steel? Begrudgingly, I think. Begrudgingly. Good Maw Bank value, that is true. Probably going to go to 2 shops here. Skip out on both these elites, which is bummer, but does feel required-ish. Could be a good reason to go for the Burning Elite this act, actually. We'll think about that. First up, the Chosen One. Behold our newfound power. $12 damage shiz. And you're gone. Oh yeah, Neutralize also gets a damage buff, by the way. The second Dagger Spray. We need 2. Let's take 2. OP. I'm the strong one now. Where's Bag of Marbles at? Start of your first turn, gain 3 strength, and then lose it at the end of the turn 1. Alright, that is... yeah, that's enough to make me go Burning Elite. Jax could have been a champ solution. Also true. Not untrue, certainly. Pretty sure this just works out, right? Caca! Triple deck. No, I don't need triple. Unupgraded attacks are no longer welcome in this deck, for the most part. $10 damage neutralize. 11 damage shivs. Just kill the Centurion on turn 1. Make your life easy. Catalyst. Don't think so. We have Corpse Explosion, but that alone is not a good enough reason to take a Catalyst. If Cloak and Dagger had an upgrade on it, I'd consider it. But these are pretty skippable overall. One last fight before the Burning Elite. Should be pretty easy here. Bird plus Chosen. Got bad news for you, Bird. You're dead. Super dead. Letting Art of War go there. Extra super duper dead. Okay, Deflect is, as mentioned previously, not bad, especially with acrobatics. Not amazing without an upgrade, but not bad. I think with no upgrades, I don't really want it. It's 6 block usually for 0 energy. That's pretty good. It's going to help against Champ. Alright, fine. These slavers have more health than usual. Do you think that's going to stop me? I don't think so. Yeah, we also have more damage than usual. Indeed. Do it this way. So about that bonus max health. Alright, perfected the super slavers without taking a single point of damage. That's kind of ridiculous. Nope, nope, nope. They're all dead like melted butter. Delicious, delicious butter. Significantly more down to upgrade Terror now. Let's do it. Energy upgrades are a lot more valuable when you have 3 base energy beyond Act 1, I tend to feel. Hello there. Try this out. Backflip's okay. Card draw and block. Take 1 backflip. Even without an upgrade. Meat on the bone. Actually, one of the first times that I can remember where I don't think meat on the bone is any good at all. We have not, as far as I can tell, taken any damage in Act 2, even though we fought super slavers. And we have huge healing from the Eternal Feather already, so no. No thank you. How about I spend like 700 gold at this store, and we call it a day? Prismatic Shard. So that we can play life in Shard mode. Actually seems kind of amazing, right? Because we're Shiv silent. So if we find Feel No Pain or Dark Embrace or Crescendo, life's gonna be pretty good. And I have more money than I know what to do with, so sure. Can you master cards off class with a Prismatic Shard? Yes. In fact, that was how we mastered Carnage on the Ironclad, was by doing it on the Watcher instead. With Prismatic Shard. Second Acrobatics is okay. 7 max health is okay. Realistically, I think we go to second shop over second elite? Question mark? Question mark. Still have a lot of money. Could take a trip here, although the Terror makes it a lot less valuable than normal. Reprogram would be good. Hologram would be good. There's a lot of cards that would be good. That are not normal silent cards. Heal yourself, if you dare. Instantly found it. Easy every time. Excellent. Angry card, go! That's my next upgrade, by the way. That is, as they say, a lot of damage. Still need accuracy, do I, though? Also, this is how we beat Champ. Champ is super dead now. Card moves are so good. Alright, fine. Medical kit seems mostly redundant. Pantograph seems unnecessary. Ghost in a Jar, though. Ghost in a Jar I like for the long term. I think we can probably save this ghost all the way to the heart fight, where it'll have a big difference on our survivability. And even if we don't, it makes it more likely that we get to the heart. Good Instincts could be not bad. It's like a slightly better deflect. Prayer Wheel could let us look at more things with the Prismatic Shard. That's pretty cute. Don't think I'm doing that. Keep the rest of this cash for more removes. Speaking of, we remove a third strike, so we're now down from 5 strikes down to only 2 in this act alone. Very substantial improvement to the deck. How do we get out of Wrath? Yeah, winning the fight is the answer. We win the fight, then the fight is over, and we've won. It's easier than it looks. Nitrous Oxide says, I was told if you have more than 8 upgrades to get, you should take the upgrade all strikes and defense. Normally I would agree here, but this is a deck that's going to continue to get rid of all the strikes. And I don't feel like the 3 block on the defense is going to matter as much on this run. So, rule of thumb says do it, but I think here not so much. Almost tempting to go Wrath right now, but not yet. It's not quite time. Not quite. This is a somewhat acceptable time to go Wrath stance. Still not quite time, though. Yeah, not quite. Oh, our first damage this axe. First blood. Second blood. And then third blood. Guy's drawing a lot of blood. Stop hurting me. So the turn after champ drops below half health. Champ will remove all debuffs from himself and become very angry. But if we time this correctly, we can kill Champ before any of the bad stuff occurs here. Like so. GG. That's the power of doing double damage. You simply time the double damage for when your enemy's not attacking, end the fight, and take nothing. And then get a feed. Feed. Feed seems pretty good. I would like to feed. I bet we can gain 20, 30 max health pretty easily in Act 3. Bonus points if I get access to any kind of retain. More energy will do just fine as well. I think I'll happily take Slaver's Collar. Bonus energy during boss and elite fights only. It's like an energy relic with no downside. The shorter fights, the hallway fights, are pretty easily solved by our relics and burst power of the deck. Bullet time might seem kind of cute there, but without any ability to really retain cards or have a large hand of cards beyond turn 1, I really don't value it that much. Does Bullet Time make Wristblade proc on attacks? Yes, it would, actually. It's something to note about it. That would indeed work. Right. I forgot about that, actually. Maybe should have just taken damage to do it there. Probably. Hmm. 19 spikes, huh? Okay. This is fine. Ow. Whatever, we got the healing thing. One extremely spiky boy. You get warped tongs for the pain curse. Actually not even a bad curse. Upgrade a random card each turn. Has mixed utility here. It's often better to just take the targeted upgrade, which I could upgrade feed with. Let's do that. Possible we could have gotten double pain with the blue candle somehow and tried to master pain on this run. Strange Spoon is a no-no with shivs. Ice Cream's interesting. Card remove's good. Slice is okay. Leg Sweep, because we don't have access to weakness yet, is also reasonable. Does Exhausting Pain hit you for 2 or 1? I think just 1. Yeah, Leg Sweep seems pretty reasonable. Secret Technique, I think, too expensive to be worth it. Oh. Oh my. It's not enough damage. Bummer. I'll be back with feed. Don't you worry. Again, they all have to die for feet to work. Come on. Yeah, feed can be very annoying to land in this fight. Definitely agree with that. Here we go. Ooh. Auto Shields Plus is really bad with After Image. Cool Headed's interesting, though. Predator Plus, not terrible either. I don't think, though, that I want any of these. We shall pass. Take another fight. It's feeding time. Heck yeah. I see. 32, 40, 56. So yes, we kill the baseball with Crescendo, and then this hits us. That's not too bad. Probably want to go with the rest site, though. That's fine. That's fine. You only take 5? Yeah, that's fine. Problem is we're stuck in Wrath now, but against a Spiker, that's not the biggest problem in the world. Good fight. 3 random skills in the draw pile. Don't think so. Yeah, Chrysalis would be a bit more entertaining with a Wrist Blade, definitely. I'm gonna recall now. Gives us a bit more opportunity to choose what we upgrade at the final rest site. Repto's a little spooky here. I actually really like the Corpse Explosion on the front dagger, though. Check this out. This dagger stays at 1 health. It will die next turn after the new daggers have been summoned. Killing the new daggers immediately. Math time. Shivs are 12 each, so 48 times 2 plus 18. 114. Perfect. Dupe bot. Go. Nom. Tasty. Endless Agony Plus. This hits pretty hard. Transmutation's cute, too. Not that helpful, though. I'll take this. Double Spiker. That's what the Corpse Explosions are for, thankfully. Don't play Dagger Spray, whatever you do. Charge Battery Plus. 10 block next turn, gain an energy. That's pretty good. It's a good block card. I'll take that block card. So I gotta choose shop or not, and I think not. Darlock, thanks for 16 months. The sum of the first 4 odd numbers is 16. What an odd fact. Thank you. Potion Belt. Excellent. Okay, we should be able to stockpile then, at least if we can do some more fights. Actually, not that likely. Here's a fight. Welcome to fighting me. Don't do that. Or that. That one's fine. Enemy never gets any stronger, so slow and steady is usually the way to win this combat, in my opinion. Crescendo will help with that. Well, Crescendo is kind of the opposite of slow and steady, but it'll help us finish the fight. And I guess that's what matters. Good. That's not enough damage. Okay, this turn is realistically not going to get any better than this with the current draws, so we just take our 4 and move on here. You do what you gotta do. See if we can outlast these debuffs for a minute. Yeah, just do that. Speed will come back, surely. It always does. Okay, we'll stop there. Speed once more. Again, not quite enough damage to seal the deal, though. Speed is tough. And this should be enough, right? If I double damage? Easy. Tasty. It's gonna be one of the highest max health silence I've ever had. Signature move? I don't think so. How about Pummel Strike? I also don't think so. Fun fact, also works with other perfect squares. The sum of the first 5 odd numbers is 5 squared. The sum of the first 6 odd numbers is 6 squared. Huh. That is kind of cool. Did we get the Feel No Pain yet? Not yet. Any day now. Right around the corner. Any minute now. Why not Pummel? Not enough. Yeah, not really enough energy to use it effectively. It's only draw 1 for 1 energy. If it was an upgraded Pummel Strike, I'd be thinking about it a bit more. But with an unupgraded version, it's really just not good enough. Here's a good opportunity for us to master another card here. 3 colorless cards being offered at once. Swift Strike's not too bad. Purity Mind Blast, Madness. Chrysalis Discovery, Blind. I wouldn't mind another weak source. Swift Strike is fine. Arguably, Panic Button is better. Grab a Panic Button. Panic Button Blind. Purity might have been an okay idea. Purity might have been an okay idea. Not too scared of Nemesis, but this fight could definitely go badly. Yeah, if this happens. Oh, there's Panic Button. Good job, Panic Button. I knew I added you to the deck for a reason. And this is the reason. Although Panic Button prevents you from blocking on the next turn, the upfront immediate block utility is beyond useful in a wide variety of situations. Oftentimes, it's such that even if we have to fully face tank a hit next turn, doing that would lose less health than not blocking this hit right now, so we might as well fully block this with a Panic Button. And even if we get hit on this turn, it's not as bad as last turn. Also, we can shiv the ever-loving heck out of the Nemesis. And even though we can't gain block traditionally, Leg Sweep still applies weak, and After Image still gives us 1 per card, so we only take 4 after all that. John Stamos in prison, thanks for 13 months. He'll get out someday, buddy. I swear it. This might be a time to consider finishing off the Nemesis. We could look for the feed, but it's relatively difficult to actually land, and we could easily lose more health here. I'm just going to win the fight. +1 strength is good. Ancient potions, arguably even better. What about another source of artifact? A Core Surge. Deal 11 damage, gain 1 artifact. I like it. Do the do. Thanks for 35 months, 1 short of 3 full years. Heck yeah. Yeah, no other card does what this does. Let me live when I would otherwise straight up die. Oh, by the way, this can block the panic button. Yeah. It also can block our strength gain turn 1. Our last regular opponent, the Transient. This enemy requires us to do greater and greater amounts of damage each and every turn in order to stay relevant here. Easier said than done, unfortunately. Go for weaken over poison. Oof. Well, we won't be feeding on Transient, so it's an okay draw. There's Terror. Okay, with Terror in play, this should be a bit better. The Crescendo also makes life a lot easier. I'm just going to use that now. 27 damage shivs. The Shivening. Let that damage go down. Sure, 135 looks like a big number, but is it really? Is it really a big number? Perfect. Get a duplication potion. We could use that on the after image. 3 unmastered cards. Crush Joints, Heel Hook, Rampage. Heel Hook's not awful, but it is pretty bad. I skip all these. I skip. Reasonable upgrades include acrobatics, panic button, backflip, cloak and dagger. Let's upgrade cloak and dagger. Finiclass, thanks for the 6 months, the half year. How's it going, Vegan Diamond? Might make this game look easy, but it most assuredly is not. Slay the Spire, particularly Ascension 20 heart runs of Slay the Spire, are super duper challenging. Take a lot of mental energy, a lot of effort, and a lot of luck. Why is Heel Hook so awful when Dropkick is at least sometimes pickable? Exhaust is the short answer. Ironclad has access to Exhaust. Silent does not. And it's really the Exhaust that lets the Ironclad break Dropkick. There's no way to break Heel Hook. You can't do a Heel Hook infinite. That's not a thing that anybody is doing. Like, technically you can make it happen, but it's not like a Dropkick infinite where it can be a win con in a 30-card deck. Ridiculous says, I've been playing Spire on A20 for 500 hours and still losing more than half of A20 heart runs. That is very normal. I'd say almost basically everybody is losing more than half of A20 heart runs. There's probably a couple of handfuls at most of people who can claim otherwise. Yours truly included. But only barely on the defect. 50.88% is Yeah, I'd say honestly, once you're into the 10 to 20% range, you're solidly very, very good at Slay the Spire. And I haven't actually played an attack yet. Let's keep it that way. Full blocked. Caca. You stay weak for a while. Hopefully we can feed on this bird, but even if we can't, I'm okay with that. Can't. Okay, I'm okay with that. Feed can wait. Thankfully, this deck has comparatively few powers in it. Still, we're going to lose health here and there. It's not quite perfect. Yeah, exactly, Virgicilla. You can just tell Ironclad was first, because it really does seem like the game is structured around Clad and Clad's abilities in a really fundamental way that the other characters don't quite have. He just fits. Alrighty. Next turn's going to be a bit awkward. Blocking. These voids that get added onto the top of the draw pile can be real trouble. This might be a panic button turn. I think it is. Maybe could have gotten away with using Crescendo on that turn. Feels like overkill. 2 days in the draw pile? Unacceptable. Void, rather? Spooky. Okay, good. That could have been bad. Let's go charge battery, then. To move. Okay, slow and steady. As we have mentioned before. Slow and steady. Imrin, thanks for 32 months. Back again to see the boss perish. But is it the boss that will be perishing? Really hoping we fight Donu Deka second. Otherwise, I don't know, man. So close. Could have killed that turn with Crescendo, but we would like to feed if possible. I will eat you. Delicious, delicious chosen one. Awoken one, whatever. Tasty. We're at 56 health, which is still plenty, even though we've lost a lot. I think we still have very good odds of success, particularly if it is not the Time Eater. But it is the Time Eater, which is going to make our life a lot more difficult, and potentially require a potion to be invested here. I wouldn't totally despise double Afterimage. We could also think about Ancient Potion for Strength here, turn 1. That would make a big difference to get to keep the strength. That would help. Maybe I'll do that. Let's see if we draw the thingy. Core Surge, that is. Core Surge is the thingy. We did not draw the thingy. Okay, let's use the Ancient Potion. Probably want to leg sweep here, but I could also see rolling it over with 12 cards. Cloak, Shiv, Shiv, Dagger Spray. Let's do that. It's actually pretty dang good damage for turn 1, Time Eater. Not bad. Here's Core Surge. What do I want to do? This Panic Button, then Core Surge? Looks fine to me. That way the Core Surge blocks this debuff, rather than the no block, which we didn't need to stop. Or drawdown, whatever it's called. Not no draw. Entering Wrath seems like a bad idea. This turn could hurt a lot. Hopefully it won't make me use my Ghost. 21 by 3 is a lot, though. But I don't think it will make me use the Ghost. Not this turn. Ouch. Okay, we need to end this soon. Uh-oh. Bye-bye. All right, cost me one more potion that I would have liked, but we're out of the Time Eater fight. We're going to go back to full health. Life is good. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire, the source of preserving the important potions? And moving on to Act 4. Oof. Yeah, all the way to full health. Good. Upgrade on probably deflect or backflip would be my guess. Maybe acrobatics. Actually, yeah, acrobatics. Oh, one more. Another artifact. Clockwork Souvenir. I like it. That's guaranteed 3 strength in every fight coming up. If you want more damage versus the heart, caltrops are here. But I also think potions are exceptional. Honestly, the fire potion, not to be underestimated, versus Spire Spear and Spire Shield. Why not upgrade Neutralize? Because we have enough weakness. We have 1 week from Neutralize, 2 week from Blind, 3 week from Leg Sweep. We don't need more weakness. So, 2 potions, or... There's not much ore, huh? 2 potions. Seems good to me. So yeah, probably using Dupe Pot on After Image versus Heart to counter Beat of Death. That seems really important, actually. Definitely happy that we got turn 1 crescendo here. Okay. Doesn't seem like an adequate turn 1 for entering Wrath with, that's for sure. Although, let's just double check. If I use the energy potion, we've got 31, 51, 51 plus 16 plus 17 times 2, 168. And most of that damage is to both of them. Yeah, if I use the fire potion, we can kill outright. Deal. Also don't have to, because we can full block. If we just kill the shield here. Which might even let me feed on the spear. But having 2 burns added to the draw pile seems kind of bad. We're more likely to feed on the shield, right? Let's do it this way. Take 1. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made, Twitch chat. And here I thought that was a full block. My B. Alright, forget the feed. Let's just kill. 30 gold. Stone Calendar deals 52 damage at the end of turn 7, which genuinely could help. Burning Pact could get rid of bad cards, or Blur could retain block. Somewhat down for Burning Pact here. Let's do it. Shiv Pot is pretty good. Yeah, it's got to be double. Double After Image. Play this for hand space, even though we take one. It's Burning Pact. Probably just want to do as much damage as we can. Damage is absolutely important in this fight. May even just want to play feed to avoid redrawing it. Let's do that. I would like to win this fight. Okay, almost 100 damage turn one. That's a good start. No sign of artifact, though, which makes this probably our Ghost in a Jar turn, as this is abysmal otherwise. We could almost think about using Crescendo now, but I think we'd end up dead too quickly. We have to save this for the very end. Get Art of War if I play the Slimed, and I don't redraw the Slimed. I don't think the Art of War matters much. Lots of trash coming up. I still think I should get rid of it, though. Okay. Okay, some stuff gotten rid of. Next turn's gonna hurt. At least we have enough health that we don't die, and the heart's weakened too. But definitely not a good turn. It's actually unclear to me if I should be using this Cunning Potion on one of these earlier turns, or if we want to wait until the Crescendo gets played. 10 cost Masterful Stab. Go! This is getting pretty bad. And this won't be enough to bring below 400 anyway, so we have to survive one more turn of attacking. That seems pretty tricky. Can't use the Crescendo. It's pretty bad. I don't know, Twitch chat. This looks pretty... Oh wait, Panic Button might be able to save me. Panic Button, save us. Please. Still think we might want this with Wrath. Panic Button is here. Can we get you below 200? That is the question. Maybe is the answer. I can't Wrath and Panic Button and live, unfortunately. I agree that with the draw order, it doesn't look very hopeful here. We have artifacts, so I can play this in any order. Blasphemy at home. Is this enough damage? Yes! Okay, there's a chance. Twitch chat. We officially have a chance. Cloak. Burning Pact. No. So close. And yet so far. 56 damage shy. Actually, the amount from the potion would have been enough if I'd been able to concentrate all the damage into one turn. It actually would have worked. But that is not how it works, unfortunately. GG. So close. So close. Was it damage or block we lacked in this one? I think it was block. No footwork really did us in. No kunai, no second. No way to get block positive from Shivs. GG. GG. Yeah, we didn't see any piercing wells this run, right? That's true. GG, Twitch chat. Unfortunately, that's where things end. Our Silence suffers an ignominious defeat, and the Doubters get a payout here at the very final battle. What a good run, though, regardless. That is, when we talk about runs that lost that could still be highlighted, this is a pretty decent candidate for that. But, what a run, what a run. Yeah, exactly. Maybe we die earlier because there's a Caltrops in our deck, Virgicula. Maybe we draw Caltrops turn 1 versus Shield and Spear, and then we can't kill Shield and Spear turn 1, and then we have a much better time that one. You marking this one? What do you think, Failey? I think this is good enough to be markable. Just a fun run overall, even if it didn't quite make the cut. Still a really delightful experience. Got to throw them off after all, right? They can't all win. They can't all win. Did I expect Dagger Spray to be this hard to master? No, I knew the card was bad. It underperforms, especially in the late game. And that's another thing that could have changed the fate of this run. One less Dagger Spray might have actually been the difference between success and failure here. If we had just not taken the unupgraded one that we saw in Act 2 and been one card smaller, then maybe this deck wins by being one draw faster. Phantasmal Killer would have helped a lot. Doing more damage to the heart during the first cycle could have helped a lot. There were some options. When we upload it to YouTube, it turns into a win. That's right. Just got to edit out the last little bit there. No problem. No problem. Wireless Wizard, thanks for the 6 months of support. Why Fire Pot over Attack Pot in the last shop, said Going Up. Actually, with the Wrist Blade, maybe the Attack Potion would have been better. Had we bought the Attack Potion and then not used the potion against Shield and Spear, maybe that's what we needed to beat Heart. Do I plan on playing any Slice and Dice this week? Not this week, Mariusen. I've only got one more stream coming up tomorrow, and I don't think I'm going to play any tomorrow. Really close run. Unfortunately, Twitch chat, I've got some errands to run, so this has to be the end of today's show. It's been a wonderful one. Some great Monster Train runs, a really good Spire run, and a great time hanging out with Twitch chat. We will be back at it for our last stream this week tomorrow. A little bit more progress, question mark, in our Slay the Spire Mastery Challenge. And whatever else I decide is fun to do is what we'll do. So this is where I must part ways with y'all. See you later, Mark McCarr, Nitrous Oxide, Twitch Tarek, JoJo's Bizarre Life, Custom Combo, Dowcash, Going Up, Necrothal, Failey, Tom. You're still lurking, Zuthus, Idiocracy, Ingenol, and all my lovely lurker crew. Please enjoy the delightful art of our desk pad. Our new stream ending screen as we go off here. Again, pre-orders are still open until the end of April. You want to get your hands on this delightful, gorgeous playmat art. Look at that. So good looking. All right, Twitch chat, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Till then, stay cozy, folks, and toodaloo. Night-night.